Welcome into Local 4 Midday, helping to support families and communities with loss and grief after a situation is something that's important for mental health professionals to be educated on. Joining me now, Dr. Krista Fritzen, UNK professor and psychologist with UNK. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having us and keeping the discussion about mental health going. We appreciate you.
Of course. So let's talk about an event that's coming up on Monday, June 16th, and this is particularly for mental health providers.
Yes, Behavioral Health Education Center of Nebraska, Beacon, is sponsoring this event to help bring community professional mental health providers together to have an evidence-based training on how to respond to large events, crises, or suicides, or natural disasters within communities, and how to support the individuals as well as the agencies involved and people involved with those types of situations.
This is something that we would obviously hope would never happen in our communities, but why is it so important just in case for people to be educated this way?
Well, I think it's really important to have some consistent responses and kind of have an identified team. So kind of the notion of an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Of course, we want to be prepared. We really hope nothing does happen, like you said. But if we have a plan, if we have people who are already connected and have some evidence-based and some community in how to manage such events, we're just going to prevent kind of a ripple effect, or we're going to minimize that ripple effect of such large major events happening and in the aftermath of those.
Sure. What time is the event? What can people expect and that kind of thing?
Well, it's at two locations, one in Hastings, Mary Landing, and one here at Richard Young Behavioral Health Center in Kearney. And it starts at 9 a.m. and ends around 2:30, 2:45 p.m. They can expect to have an opportunity to interact with others, but also there's a professional coming in to talk about specific evidence-based practices within these types of situations, and then provide like an interactive opportunity among the participants to become connected and to know how they can work together and create a plan within their communities.
Is there any kind of registration that needs to happen ahead of time?
Yes, there is, and you can get that at the Beacon website. Anyone could email me, fritzenkk@unk.edu. And you could also, I think typically this information is like on our Facebook page, Psychology Club at UNK Facebook page, as well as the Beacon BHECN UNMC webpage.
Lots of great information there, and thank you so much, Dr. Fritzen.
Well, I appreciate your time, and please, anyone reach out if you have questions about any of these events.
All right. Stick with us, more to come next.